Hi, I bought the Galaxy Fit3 and here's the quick review of it. We'll review this product in 6 sections: box, design, screen, features, extra settings, and battery life. Inside the Galaxy Fit3 box, nothing is exciting, just a USB-C charging cable that connects magnetically to the band, plus a bunch of manuals. The design is simple and elegant, with slim bezels and a single button on the side. On the back, you'll find sensors and charging pins. I got the black version and it looks good. The screen is a 1.6-inch AMOLED display with 16 million colors and a resolution of 256 by 402 pixels, resulting in a pixel density of 297 ppi. It's super sharp. For comparison, HD phones screens usually sit around 250 ppi. Full HD phones screens around 400 ppi, so the Galaxy Fit 3 sits above HD but below Full HD sharpness of phones' screens. Brightness is strong, even under harsh sunlight. The refresh rate is 60 Hz and feels smooth. Touch sensitivity is fast and responsive. And finally, it supports always-on display. The only personal issue I found with the screen is that it doesn't dim off at midnight. If you wake up in middle of your sleep and check it, the brightness feels a little too strong. It's not that big of a deal, of course. Now let's review the features based on gestures. When you raise your hand, you see the watch face. You can customize the watch face in the Galaxy Wearable app and favorite up to 10 faces from the many available options. You can switch between them anytime from the app. Swiping up shows a list of applications. These are the basic apps you'd expect, like alarm, weather, calendar, settings, and more. Two standout ones are camera remote and Find My Phone. With camera remote, you can control the camera shutter to take photos or videos from distance. Find My Phone helps you locate your phone when misplaced. You can rearrange the app order in the Wearable app, but there is no option to install or uninstall apps. Swiping down opens the Quick panel. Nothing fancy here except for the flashlight app, which uses the display as a flashlight and even offers a red screen option for emergencies. And the water lock feature, which disables touch in wet conditions. These panels can also be customized in the Wearable app. Swiping left shows your notification. In the Wearable app, you can control which apps are allowed to send notifications and even customize vibration patterns. Still, there are two downsides. First, since the device only has vibration feedback, you always have to look at the band. There's no way to set different vibration patterns for different notifications or silence some individually. Message notifications don't handle emojis very well. Some simply wouldn't render. Swiping right brings up tiles. That is another name for widget, I think. You can swipe through them endlessly until the last tile. They are also customizable in the Wearable app. Notable tiles include heart rate, stress, blood oxygen, and cycle tracking. Heart rate tracking seems accurate, but I can't really vouch for the precision of stress or blood oxygen measurements. You can set different vibration patterns for calls and notifications. That's the only customization available for vibration feedback. The most interesting option for display settings is Show Last App. With this enabled, the band will show the last app you used when you raise your hand. It's useful when you're monitoring your heart rate, using the stopwatch, or basically doing anything when you don't want to go back into the app each time. To return to the watch face, just press the side button. In the Samsung Health settings, heart rate monitoring can be set to manual, every 10 minutes, or continuous. The same manual and continuous options are available for stress monitoring as well. There's a heart fall detection feature which can automatically contact your emergency number if a heart fall is detected. You can assign an app to open when double pressing the side button. You can create custom quick responses for replying to messages. The only limitation is that some emojis aren't supported, just like the way notifications show emojis. You can also set custom reject call messages. The funniest feature in the Galaxy Wearable app is Find My Band. Since the band doesn't have a speaker, all it does is vibrate and light up the screen. It's useful in full blackout, I think, but at least it's there. The Galaxy Fit 3 has a 208 mAh battery. Samsung claims up to 13 days of battery life on its website. In my own test, with 72 hours of use, that includes 8 hours of constant heart rate monitoring, 20 hours of not even wearing the band, always on display disabled, and adaptive brightness, the band used 45% of its battery, which translates to roughly 6.5 days of usage. That's half of Samsung's claim. Battery life will heavily depend on how you use it. Features like heart rate monitoring, stress tracking, and blood oxygen consume more power, especially since Samsung Health switches to continuous heart rate monitoring during workouts. If you don't wear the band at night and disconnect it from your phone and you don't enable the always on display, you can greatly extend its battery life. Still, I can confirm Samsung's 13 days claim. Based on my experience last week where I only needed to charge it once, I can confidently say it lasts at least 6 days. So for trips shorter than 6 days, you might not even need to take the charger with you. Charging takes a little over 1 hour and there is no support for fast charging or wireless charging. The only downside I noticed with the magnetic cable is that the connection can sometimes be loose, which means charging may not occur even when the cable is attached. One last thing, you cannot turn off the step tracking feature. Here I tried to swing my hands to trick the step tracking feature and it worked. I know the band uses sensor to track steps, but this also happens when I'm typing and driving. You cannot use this band as a regular watch unless you don't care about the wrong step count. At the end, I like this band. It's for those who don't want to spend a lot of money on a smartwatch and just want a fancy watch with some extra features. Thanks for watching. I see you in the next video.